super windy today, and it is a total flybound day. It's 42 or something, 41 degrees, and it's windy as hell. So I want to try and get a little bit of top dressing put on this lawn here, just to help it stop drying out, and just to experiment with a couple of other things. I bought some potting mix and some gardening soil. The plan is I'm going to throw a bit of this stuff down and then cover it with a bit of sandy loam, just to try and add some organic matter into the soil, because I think that's really helped in some other areas. But yeah, mega windy today, and pretty warm, so I just want to do it a little bit, and I only got a little trailer load. But right, if you remember, this is where the stump was, and have a look at the quality of the grass here, where I dug the dirt out from there and just heaped it here. So it's not the best quality dirt, but it's a bit of organic matter in it, and it's been stirred up and aerated, and look how healthy that grass is growing. It looks pretty nice over here, and as you can see, there's runners starting to grow now, so it's actually starting to spread. There's a couple of real decent ones, like look at that, that's probably 2 weeks growth. But in areas, I'm gonna fall over. In areas where it cops the most sun, like here, look at how crispy that's looking, and that doesn't have any top dressing on it. So I'm hoping with a bit of organic matter, this stuff is just going to bounce right back. I just wanted to explain why I'm going to be using some potting mix. Obviously it's not ideal, but where I live in the country here, I don't have access to places where I can just go and buy good quality sand or good quality compost, or good top dressing mixes. I just don't have access to that. If I did, I would have to do a 600 kilometre round trip to pick up a cubic metre, 3/4 of a cubic metre. It's just ridiculous. So I'm just going to be working with what I've got here, and obviously there's better ways to do it, and there's different ways that it could be done, but I'm just going to experiment with what I've got here and see what happens. So I don't know, that is what it is. I'm sure, like I said, some people might have a better idea, but this is what I'm doing, so we'll see if it works. So this is the potting mix here. As you can see, nice and black. Lots of organic matter in there. It says on the front that it's contains a wetter soil, granular wetting agent, and a controlled release fertilizer. It's bioactive compost and chore fibre, no idea. But obviously, like I said, I do want to be mowing this with a cylinder mower eventually, but right now it's just more important to me to have a bit of this stuff in the soil profile to start making it just healthier, so I can have the root cycling effect and all that other garbage that you do need. So let's do it. so this gear here is loam. Not the best quality stuff. A few rocks in it, but it was better than just basic drift sand. So this is what I've got. That's what I'm going to use, and I'll deal with the stones later. It's alright. I'm going to be rotary mowing for a fairly long time until it's level enough. So. So again, I'll just work that in with the soil spreader. I don't want to go too thick because I still want some leaf hanging out so I can get it to grow as fast as I can, because the dogs are going to dig. Alright, so that needs to dry out a little bit. It's still a little bit damp. Then I should be able to force it down into the soil a little bit more, and then I'll wet it. While I do that, I'll just get started on this next bit. Just see how I go, because it's getting pretty warm. Alrighty, been watered in. Yeah, that's alright. There's a fair few big chunks of crap that came out of the potting mix, which is to be expected, but I feel like it'll just get smashed up with the mower, with the mulcher plug in there. They'll either just blow away, or they'll get smashed up into smaller stuff and make their way into the soil. But yeah, looking good, and we'll just see how it goes. I've still got a heap of soil left and a few bags of the potting mix plus that garden soil, so I'm going to try and do more, just slowly make my way from here across, and yeah, all I can do is try. Local bowls club, like lawn bowls, was having a garage sale because I've swapped over to synthetic turf. So pick this up, big old drag. Yeah, see how this works. See how this goes. Alright, the rest of the yard's done. Well, nearly all of it. Haven't done this section here. But did up to there. Sorry about the wind. Yeah, as you can see, I've rolled it in, and hopefully we can get a little bit more growth started, just feel that organic matter. So as usual, if you like it, subscribe, like the video, tell your friends about it, get out into the garden and do your best. Enjoy it. Cheers. Now Ockie, do you reckon that lawn is looking good? Look at that, nice and lush.